stupid die, those who betrayed us, together as one. We must make a stand. So come join our family, the family you meant. I show you respect when I offer my hand.
Come, babes. World equity is not about an ideology, any particular ideology. It's not about any particular religion. It's simply about respect. And respect crosses all those cultural differences and all those religious differences, because it's the foundation stone upon which those institutions were established in the first place. The fact that it's gone astray and awry is really and largely our fault, because we've allowed them to get away with it, and now we complain about it, but there's very little we can do about it, irrespective of who we elect and what they promise us. At the end of the day, the system and the institution will do what it's in its best interest, and it appears to have lost its main aim, its main objectives. The main reason that it existed in the first place was to look after our interests collectively as a society. That, to me, is something we have to turn around. We have to change it, and the only people that can change it is us.
Put that on top of the...
We don't know what we think it's going to China, but it's a sign of respect to Martin Luther King, because he was all about peace through respect.
Right. I thought y'all were going to mount it on the grave.
Oh, we would like to put it here, but we probably won't. It's going to travel the world every year.
Yeah.
And on this day every year, the 8th of August, World Equity Day.
Oh,
World
okay.
Equity being, let's use respect to reduce inequity.
Right. Sure. That's good. That's good.
Okay, because you've got to earn respect by showing respect.
Exactly. Right. So you got us on camera now.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. If you don't mind us using you on camera.
No.
Thank you. Because it's a sign of respect to Martin Luther King. So,
All right.
yeah.
Okay.
Thanks now.
It's a pleasure. Hey, see you this way. This is the way to show respect. Okay. Respect.
All right.
Respect. Thanks.
All right.
Bye. No, we're keeping it low key because this is the people's movement, so we want to take it to the people. Okay. We don't want to use celebrities and whatever. We want celebrities to come to us later.
Yeah.
Because then if the people buy it and want to make it their movement, then the celebrities will want to be a part of it instead of getting a celebrity first. So a totally different approach to what everybody else does.
Yeah, okay. So where
and it's what? Tell me what it's called.
The hands of respect.
And what does it symbolize?
Respect.
I mean, is it because of the Olympics?
No, we launched it on the opening day of the Olympics.
Okay.
Down in Atlanta. We paid respect to Martin Luther King and to the Olympians of '96.
Okay.
And
this is called the Hands of Respect. It's a sculpture that launched on the opening day of the Summer Olympics this year, and it.
He looks like Santa Claus. We want everybody to give respect to everybody else. Respect. And we're going to show you the sign for respect, and we want everybody to do it. So you pair off with the person next to you. Everybody have a partner. Take your right hand and put it up in the sky. Take your hand and put it next to your friend's hand and go like that. That is a sign of respect. Everybody Everybody, respect.
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 Thank you.
I found it very interesting in as much as that he was almost finishing the sentences that I was starting because he was already there. Now that's unusual because what we're doing is interesting because it's using human nature, but too many people have lost sight of what human nature is all about. And so I spend an enormous amount of time at times speaking to people that have money, that have power, that have position, but they've lost sight about what humanity's about. They've lost sight about the real value of life. And you were the most refreshing person I'd met in a long time because, you know, here was it totally unexpected. There was nothing planned. It was just a spontaneous event because we happened to be in the same situation at the same time. And I happen to be a believer now that sometimes things happen not because it's an accident,
For a reason.
and so when you started finishing the sentences and whatever, I suddenly thought, oh, wait a minute. You know, shit, this is getting a bit scary. Because what I need your generation to buy into something which will not only help your generation, but my generation.
Can breathe easy and die at rest and know that the job finally got done.
I'm into that. I'm into that. Always this neat and tidy. Now here's the piece de resistance. Because we're disabled, or so they think in the office when we came here,
You open that door.
they gave us a disabled room. Now that means we actually have almost as much room in the bathroom as we do in the rest of the premises.
Wow.
So here we are. This is the dog box at its best. And then finally, after we clean ourselves up, we come here and Anne creates some absolute culinary masterpieces in this kitchen on 2 little burners here and a microwave here. So I've decided when we get home I'm going to remodel our kitchen. I'm going to pull out all those other things and just give her this because she's been doing a marvellous job. So I think that you've had more than you need, darling, all those years. I think I've been spoiling you, in other words. Is that right?
Yeah.
I've been spoiling you.
Yeah, I've been
So now
I've been spoiled.
so now I brought you down to here. If you can survive here for
been
7
spoiled.
months, darling, now I know what you're capable of.
I have had a broomstick.
A broomstick, was that to ride, darling, or to hit me with? As I said, we're building a documentary, and if you don't mind,
Okay,
that'd be great.
this is how we do it.
This is how we do it.
All right.
Just a high five turning into a high six. That's what we need to do.
A lot of practice with this with my grandchildren.
Oh, hey, they love it, you know? They love it. Am I insane after all, you know, does this have any chance of success? It's human nature, I suppose, self-doubt. It's hard to stay positive and enthusiastic all the time. That's just not reality of life. So that's how I describe it, how Anne would describe it, you know, stuff for her. It's had its pleasurable moments, it's had its less pleasurable moments. And some of the most pleasurable moments are, you know, doing a road trip to Baltimore with some crazy other people. You know? Can't put a price on the value of that as a memory. You know, and then other times when you know, you go down because you know you're running out of money, you know you're running out of resources, you know that, you know, there's a limitation on you, money and time, and so you know, you start to get a bit desperate and start to think differently than you should, because at the end of the day it'll happen as it's meant to happen, And you've got to understand that stopping that 1 yard short of the finishing line means you never finish.